I don't understand why she would test positive for cocaine.
I just thought that the people said that it comes out of people's pores, and if you touch something, then you get it too. That's why I heard on.
There are two things you never bring to court: a bad outfit and a worse lie. Miss Barrera brought both. She walked in showing skin, but she tried to walk out by claiming she absorbs cocaine through her pores. You heard that right. She says she didn't do the drugs. She just touched the counter. But the judge isn't buying the osmosis defense, especially when she finds out a 12-year-old kid is living in the middle of that mess. Watch Judge Boyd dismantle the most ridiculous excuse of the year.
All right, Miss Barrera.
Yes.
We can't do crop tops in court. You understand?
Mhm.
So next time when you appear in court before another judge, if you do, hopefully that won't be the case, unless you're coming to ask for early termination, make sure your top is longer, okay?
Okay.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Any objections to the court changing that?
No, Judge.
There's a $500 fine, and the state recommends community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Yes, Judge.
Defense?
Yes, Judge.
State is at the plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 80 hours of community service restitution, and the DOEP course. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence.
Contained in Exhibit 1 and attachments, Your Honor.
No objection.
State you may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, my client really wants to get this behind her, and she hopes that the court follows the agreement we have with the state.
All right. Do you have any children?
Yes.
What are their ages?
I have 4 children. 3 of them don't live at home, but one's 12. He's 13 and 26.
All right, and who does 12-year-old live with?
That's me and my husband.
Since when?
His birth.
All right, so what are you doing with cocaine on you?
I have no memory how any of that transpired. I hadn't been in any kind of trouble. I went to go weed with a friend, and I had one drink. I remember having 2 or 3 sips out of it, and I don't remember anything else. And I woke up and it came back, and I was in jail. So I have no idea.
The classic magic drink defense. She remembers the first sip, but nothing after. Convenient. In this room. I don't remember is usually code for I don't want to.
All right, so have you ever used cocaine before?
When I was 20 or 19 or something, there's one time.
All right,
I'm sorry.
that's okay. So here's the thing. You're going to be drug tested today.
Okay.
And what are the results going to be? And here's the thing. Just be honest with me. I'm inclined to grant your application. I'm trying to figure out what services you need so you won't end up doing 2 years at the state jail facility, potentially. So when you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And you're going to get drug tested today.
It's going to be marijuana and alcohol. And I don't think it's a coke, but I
So marijuana, alcohol, potentially cocaine.
yeah, because it was around the house. And that's why my husband, we're moving. So we're moving to get away from the people that have this
No,
stuff.
no, no. Why is cocaine around your house?
Like those we're moving. Like it's not my okay. Sorry, it's not my.
No, why is cocaine around your house?
Judge, I think she was saying she's moving, and the people that she lives with have the cocaine. That's why they're moving.
So, but why would she be positive for cocaine unless she's on the manufacturing line, potentially? I don't understand why she would test positive for cocaine.
I just thought that the people said that it comes out of people's pores, and if you touch something, then you get it too. That's why I heard on.
You kidding me? I touched the counter and caught a buzz. That is biologically impossible. If that were true, nobody would ever buy drugs. They just high-five.
So have you been touching people?
It's like We live in the same place. I was just thinking,
Are you trying to say that you might have a contact?
yeah, something that something could have been around it.
All right, so it is 10:16 a.m.
Mhm.
Why would you be positive for alcohol? It's morning time.
So I drank yesterday.
All right. And then the marijuana? Why would you be positive for marijuana?
Because I lasted in your system for like 3 weeks, right? Like 3 months or something. I don't
So
know.
you have a 12-year-old and you're using marijuana. You're around people who have alcohol, who have cocaine just laying around an apartment. I don't understand why you have a 12-year-old living in that situation.
That's why we're moving. I mean, like, I'm disabled. I want to get a disability check. So like, and if we got a better job, so now we are able to get our own place away from all this other stuff, so that we don't have to deal with it anymore.
Okay, at the end of the day, honestly, and I will tell you, your attorney has done child protective services cases. I don't understand why child protective services is not involved in your life when you're at Circle K and the officer is called out because they say you're causing a disturbance at Circle K and you had a previous criminal trespass there. And that officer tells you, you know what? Let me know where you need a ride. I'll give you a ride to that location so there won't be any problems. And you said, nope, I'm not taking a ride with you. And so he's getting ready to leave and you go right back to Circle K causing issues.
For now, it's not funny anymore. You got cocaine residue on the counters and a 12-year-old kid walking around. Judge Boyd isn't looking at a defendant anymore. She's looking at a mother who is endangering her child.
And this is not the first time you had a criminal trespass with the Circle K.
Actually, it is, but I know.
No, it's not, according to the report. All right. I don't know why Child Protective Services is not involved in her life. Child Protective Services should be involved in her life because marijuana, alcohol, cocaine, 12-year-old around marijuana, alcohol, cocaine does not mix.
Now it's not funny anymore. You've got cocaine residue on the counters and a 12-year-old kid walking around. Judge Boyd isn't looking at a defendant anymore. She's looking at a mother who is endangering her child.
So I'm going to do what I can do to protect the child and hopefully set conditions for her where she will be successful. And I'm going to give you these conditions. And if you miss any of these appointments, a warrant is going to be issued for your arrest. Do you understand? Are you employed?
No,
How do you support yourself?
I get disability
Disability for what?
for bipolar disorder.
All right. Okay. It's ADHD and bipolar. That's what people always get disability for. So how long have you been diagnosed with bipolar?
Since I was 25.
Okay. And has your 12-year-old been diagnosed with anything?
He's got ADHD, but there's no, they say.
And is she getting SSI for her ADHD?
No.
Okay. Court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 4 years. There's a $500 fine that will be probated. There's going to be proof of employment or SSI within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once she completes parenting classes, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. We can do a TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow all recommendations. If they recommend inpatient treatment, she'll go into inpatient treatment. There's going to be 180 sober meetings in 180 days. Probation, sorry, I'm going to need you to do Child Protective Services job or help them with their job. I'm going to ask for field visits 1 time per month until further notice. And probation is you can let them know. She says there's a 12-year-old at the home, and to make sure they check on the 12-year-old. Probation, is there anything else she needs? All right, thank you. There should be regular reporting by Zoom or in person and the UA hotline until further notice. And there should be no contact with Circle K. Let's see where this is located. At 5494 Babcock Road, 78240. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No,
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
yes.
Did you understand it?
Oh, so yes,
Did you sign it?
yes,
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
yes,
All right, we can go off the record. Probation, if you can make sure that she gets a UA no later than tomorrow. In this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. If you have an issue, you need to let probation know. Do not come at them with this "I don't remember" thing. If you're going to use, pick up the phone, call probation. You understand?
yes, ma'am.
And if you feel as though they're not addressing the issue, you can always come back to me. Do you understand?
Yes,
And I think you should know that a 12-year-old should not be living in the situation that you have that 12-year-old living in. Do you understand?
yes, I do.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Verdict? Guilty. But Miss Barrera isn't walking away free. Judge Boyd handed down 4 years of probation, but she added the heavy artillery. She ordered strict home inspections starting immediately. She mandated parenting classes and random drug testing. And she made it clear that little girl is around drugs one more time. Probation is over and prison begins. No more contact highs. Grow up or go to jail. Be honest. Had you ever heard a worse excuse than, "I absorbed the cocaine through my pores"? Tell us what you would have done if you were the judge. Comments are open.